Okay, well, I have just a minute to do a quick little update on the 1964 Plymouth Savoy Wagon that we rescued out of the field. Well, actually, my buddy did. And it was left for dead less than a year ago. Yeah, probably about 11 months ago. It was in a field with a seized engine, and clutch was burned out, and gas tank was rotted. Radiator was a mess. And so they had the radiator all fixed up, and the gas tank boiled out. We did not put a liner in the gas tank. Most of the time we kind of feel like the liners come apart, even though they're high quality if you get a good one. I just don't use them. So on this side, well, actually, we got these wheels off of a 77 Dodge Diplomat, and we were able to get the engine out of the same car. And it's just a slant 6 with hydraulic valves. And so when we adjusted them, we were able to get them real smooth and quiet. So now they're ticking again. They've come out of adjustment a little bit. But this thing was getting real good gas mileage. We drove all the way from Denver to Goodland, Kansas on 9 gallons of gas. So recently I got a brand new radiator cap at a swap meet, and the radiator is all fixed up and tested, and it does great. We did have to put a master cylinder on there, and we were able to paint it with some slightly brake fluid resistant paint, so it kind of looks nice. And we didn't even dress this up or clean it or paint it. Just put it in because we were afraid that it might not work since we pulled out of a junkyard car that we were not able to start. But the junkyard car was in good shape. It looked like a little old man had probably owned it. And so we got these wheels and tires off of there as well. And they're pretty new from the pull and save. And we got Chrysler hubcaps on this side and Mercury on the other. And it was hit in the front over here, obviously right there. And so we could use a fender, but it doesn't really bother me because it still runs just fine. And it was hit in the back pretty good too. This tail light was all smashed, and somehow the light was like all pink and white. So it's kind of weird, but maybe the sun was getting to that one and not to that one. And this was bashed in about this far, a few inches. So we were able to pull that out nice and straight. And so the tailgate window works. I don't have a key for it yet though, so it's still a little awkward since we don't have a key. But it's nice when that tailgate works. And I'll probably wind up having to take this all apart to get into the lock, because I tried the glove box lock already, and the locksmith said it was damaged. So that's kind of a bummer. And so I wasn't able to get a tailgate key off the glove box. And I think I put it in one of my previous videos, but this gives you an idea how long this thing was sitting out there. Last time registered was 97. And we got some Pikes Peak Community College stickers on the back here. You know, it would be really cool if they were like different national parks or something. But we did put a new filler tube on there, and a gas tank's down here in the quarter pound, as you know, on these wagons, and it's working really good. The other thing we noticed was a Peterson Air Force Base sticker on there. Kind of cool, got some history. And I guess that's about it. So we did redo all the dash lights, so they're all working real good. They come on at night, and the blower motor works for the heater. I just got to hook up the heater hoses. And once we get everything dialed in, we're going to put a stripe along here, I think, and just right along here. So that's the update for the black Plymouth wagon, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we do. The lighter's not working yet, but we got the gas gauge working, and the speedometer is working, and so it's really a joy to drive. And we just got to keep those valves adjusted right. And yeah, I lost this piece. we had to build some floors on this side. That's in a previous video. It turned out pretty good. There was already another floor in there, so we just pulled out this part and spot welded it in with a nice piece of steel. Actually, my buddy Kansas Jade did a great job there. And we're just putting this mat down right now so that we don't lose things through the other holes in the floor. And yeah, there's a hole in the back too. Just discovered that. Had my mom in the car and my kids, and yeah, they put their foot through the floor. It had this plastic mat, so I couldn't really tell that the floors were real bad, but they are. I did put some coconut oil on the seat right here, and I didn't know if it would help much, but I didn't want this seat to, you know, we got this one spot right here from being brittle when we sat on it, so I put coconut oil on there. If you guys have a better idea, let me know what I should have used, but I just didn't want the seat to fall apart right there where it's vulnerable. And I put it on this spot too, and down around here on the vinyl. I haven't done too much. The door panels are pretty good. We're gonna put some black tape along the top of there. So anyway, we did have it at the Hot Rod Rock and Rumble this year, and it was great, super fun to drive. Although I did forget to take the e-brake off once. There's a little pull tab here for the e-brake, and if you forget that, then it's real easy to drive around with the e-brake on. But all new brakes, wheel cylinders, all the way down to the backing plate, new shoes, and we do have everything running, working really good. Speedometer, we sprayed WD-40 down the speedometer housing, down the cable housing, and that seemed to help that. Whoop, got it in gear here. Oh yeah, I did lose my shifter pin going down the freeway about 80, but it's no big deal. It stayed in gear, and then we were able to get inside there and release with a flathead so that the shifter could go back in place, and then just put this pin there. And then later on I found the pin. You'd never believe where it fell. There's a little pocket in these seat covers, and it fell right down here in this pocket, in this little pocket down here. There it is. I found it right in the seat cover pocket. How do you like that? What a surprise. Crazy fun. All right, and it's just running great. I do need to fix this because the horn works great. It's super loud. So this little piece of plastic kept breaking because you can see this has been in the sun a lot. And then I did order a suicide handle. Makes it a little easier to shift, but I got it from Walmart and it's too big. You can see that there's like no way it's gonna fit. So I'll have to put some rubber tire in there or something. But suicide handle is always nice, I think, because it just helps you steer easily, more easy. And anyway, that's our fun in the 1964 Plymouth Savoy station wagon. Yep, we're enjoying every minute of it. The ceiling is this kind of cardboard stuff, and this one spot's hanging down, so I do need to fix that. But it's a joy to drive, so I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Please do give us a thumbs up and a subscription. We've been having a tough time loading some videos on here, but we'll get better. All right, hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless America.